Good morning. Hope everyone is doing well today. Okay, let me just get my studio up here so I can see what's coming in. Hope everybody is having a great weekend. Good morning, Nana. Morning, sister. Nana. Good morning, everybody. Okay, so today, if you do get a mini read, your name will be, I better get my wheel up. Let me just grab my wheel here. All right, got my wheel up. Good morning, Comptude. Good morning, Nanny Six. Good morning, good morning. Kate Bell, good morning, Florida. Oh, boy, I bet you it is. Okay, so today, if you do get a mini read, I will be sending you out this. Your name will go on the wheel, and I will have a draw at the end of today's readings. So anybody that does purchase a mini read, you will be entered into the draw. It's the wings, my wings, you guys. My wings keychain, and also the opalite. So I will be doing a draw for that at the end of today's session. Please make sure you are in the room if you've got a read today, so you can get the instructions on how to contact me. And get your keyring. And I love this one. The wings. I love the wings, the wings. They're just beautiful. So, and these are the wings, you guys, that are on the back of any of my merch that you buy. These are the wings that are on it. These are on the back of the sweatshirts and t-shirts. So it looks like you've got angel wings on the back of your sweatshirt, hoodie, t-shirts. You can find them all in my store. The links are all in the description of any of my videos. But these are the wings that you also get that come on the back of your shirts, cover up the back, and the opalite. So I will probably add a little thing in here that explains the opalite. So that's today. Also, you guys, I'm going to be doing every 2 weeks the draw for Super Chat. So if you give, I was doing them weekly, but it's just getting to be too much. It's getting too expensive for shipping and stuff like that. So I'm going to run it for 2 weeks. Last week and this week, it's the cellulite stick, and this is almost a foot long, and the deck of Oracle cards. So outside of the mini reads, any $10 Super Chat that you gave last week and this week coming, you will be entered into the draw for the selenite stick. Yours will come in a container like this, and I've kind of written on it what it stands for and everything else, and this is some protection so it doesn't get broken. And like I said, they're almost a foot long. I think this one is a foot long. And they are very nice. So with that being said, let me put my back over here with the... Okay, so Des, I got you. And yes, you want the black deck. So I got to you. Kate says, feels 112 and we survived 2 days at Disney. Oh, there you go. I can just imagine. And I hear down in some of the southern states like Arizona and stuff like that, it's been horrible for heat. So crazy, crazy. Also, I did do a read on Rachel Morin. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. You'll find it. All my reads and everything, you guys, you find under the live tab. Crazy Gran, I got you. Just get you written down here. And you want to hear from Donnie. Comptoot, I got you. Comptoot. And you want the black deck too? Okay. So let me just get you guys entered in onto the wheel here. Des. Crazy Gran. Oops. So you guys are entered onto the wheel. I'll just show you guys briefly what this is. Whoops. And I will do this live, you guys, for you. So there's the wheel. So far I got Des, Crazy Graham, and Comp 2. If you get a mini read, you're automatically entered onto the wheel to win today's little giveaway. And I'm going to be sending them out every 2 weeks, you guys. The ones, oh, I forget who they were. Nana, yours. Kate, you got yours already, right? In the draw. Sister, who are the ones that you... Oh, no, don't say the names because they're not... Anyone who has not received yours, my sister has received the package with them all in it, and she is mailing it out from New Jersey tomorrow. So Crazy Graham, I think you won last week. I really got to start. Yes, Crazy Graham, you shall be getting yours. Nana, you shall be getting yours. They will be mailed out tomorrow from New Jersey, so expect them probably within the week. Des got her stuff. You have 3 to send. Sis, can you just message me on the phone? To give me the names. I'll know who they are by the names. I know Crazy Graham is getting the necklace and the opalite. I got Nana's, which will be the other package. And I think the other one's Vera Moy. I don't know. I'm trying to look back here, and I should really write these down. I just circled them. Okay, my sister just messaged me. Let's see here. Okay, so Crazy Graham, yours has been sent out. Vera Moy, I believe, and so Nana, Crazy Graham, and Vera Moy have all been sent out. So you'll get them this week. Thank you, sister. So everybody should be getting theirs this week. Yay! Okay, so let me get that off the screen. So I've got you guys who have already put in for your reads. I've got you already entered into the draw. Okay. You're very welcome, Nana. I can't wait for you to get yours, Nana. I can't wait. I love you more. I just sent my sister a message, love you. She's love you more. Okay, so like I was saying, I did the read on Rachel Moray, the lady that was found in Bel Air, Maryland. So they have found her. Now, a lot of people have sent me emails with different updates regarding that. Now, apparently, there was a guy that had gone to different news outlets, and he was saying that he seen the body, and he was describing how the body was found, etc., etc. And what I find odd is the police said that he was never directly in the area. Like, he was there with his, I think it was his daughter, or it was another female anyway, and she's the one that found the body. There was a 911 call regarding it, but for somehow the police said that him describing how she was found in that, they said that he was never within sight of the body. So, like, they're saying he may have been there when his daughter went down to check, but they don't know how he's saying what he's saying because he never went down to see the body or something along those lines. I don't know. It's really messed up. But there's a lot of things that people have been saying that are now hitting home with my read and making a lot more sense. So there's that. Now, is he the one that did it? There was some things that I read personally that I felt like, how do you know such gruesome details and say with certainty certain things? It's just, to me, irritating. It's like you're putting yourself there to be able to describe things that he's describing. And if what the police are saying is true, that he was never close enough to actually see the remains, how is he making that unless he is the one that was there? I don't know. It's just, I'm not saying he did it, but it's looking awful sus. To me, it's just odd. It's odd that he came out and did all that description. What do you guys think? Like, for somebody to do a description like that, and apparently he says her funeral for sure isn't going to be an open casket because her face was smashed in and stuff like this. If what the police say is true, that he was never close enough to be able to say those things, how does he know? What do you guys think? To me, you're making yourself look very sus. Hello, Sybil. Sybil Roberts in the house. Yeah, it's like, I don't know. I'm a little confused. Like, for him to go on national news. Yeah, unless the daughter told him. Yeah, that could very well be too. But there's a reason why the police have said what they said, that he shouldn't have made them comments. You know what I mean? It's just really, to me, the police said that information for a reason. Let me just turn my candle around here because it's burning on one side and not the other. Oh, let me just find something here to knock this down. Let me just fix it. So I just find it's really suspicious that the police felt the need to come out and say what they said regarding his statement. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to fix this candle a little bit so it doesn't burn uneven. And I'm probably doing a worse job than what is already there. But anyway, it is what it is. Get my candle back over here. And I just spilled wax all over myself. Oh, that's hot. I'll just get this wax off so I don't get it all over my cards now. Oh, I'm a hot mess this morning, you guys. Sybil wants, yes, let me just get up my PayPal. If you prefer to play through PayPal, go ahead. Just make sure you select friends and family, because if you don't, I get charged a lot for it. So that's the only thing. If you do put it through friends and family, you have to, if you want to use PayPal, you have to put it through as friends and family, or add another $5 because that's what I get charged. There's a lot of, I'm going to have to, okay, I just needed a code to get into it. There's been a lot of changes coming through PayPal too. Okay, so Sybil, if you do, you have to send it, please change it from goods and services to friends and family as payment type, not what it's for. There's a thing that, you can put it, what's this for or whatever, not there. You have to change it to US dollars if you're not in US dollars, and to friends and family, not goods and services. If you're going to use goods and services, I get charged tax and fees on top of that. So you will have to send an extra $5. So please make sure you change that to friends and family if you're using PayPal. If you're using friends and family, you just send the $20. So I may have to revamp my PayPal also, because there's a bunch of changes. Because I'm in Canada, there's a bunch of changes that are going to be made. I believe it's the 18th, this Friday. So if you do it that way, Sybil, please just let me know in chat that you have sent it via PayPal. Please make sure you send it friends and family. Okay, so a lot of people also are really looking at this new boyfriend. Apparently, new information has come out too, that apparently she was on a lot of dating sites. Now, I don't like that people are trying to now find a reason other than she's a victim. Even on Twitter, I had to get off of Twitter, you guys, because people were victim shaming her over there, saying that all these sexy pictures that she posted on Instagram, and told people that she goes for that she set herself up. Now, when it comes to adults are adults, they can do what they want. I don't believe in posting pictures of your kids, especially if you give information about where you live, areas that you live, maybe where your kids go to school, stuff like that. I don't agree with that, because you're putting your kids at risk. But for a grown woman to post pictures of herself and stuff like that, I mean, that's up to her. You know what I mean? So I really feel like they're kind of, if it's not victim shaming, it's almost like you should have known that this was going to happen to you because you posted those pictures. I don't like that stuff. So I had to get off of Twitter today, because it was just like I was going to lose my crap. I don't do victim shaming. Whether, you put yourself in a position or not to be harmed, you are still a victim. And victim shaming and blaming the victim, the only one to blame is a perpetrator. So, with that being said, I don't know why they make me put in this. Okay, what's that just say? Oh boy. Okay, wait a minute here. Yeah, so this is what it is. There's so because I have a US PayPal, I'm only going to be able to accept currency that I already hold. Any other payments in currencies that I do not already hold will be denied. So that's the new things that are happening. Oh my gosh. Okay, I can't do this right now. There's a lot of things I have to change for my PayPal so I can still accept payments. My chat's all messed up. Vera Moy, go out and come back in. Click off on your live chat, smash that like button, and then come on back in. And when you come back in, make sure you have live chat selected at the top of your chat screen. Okay, so with that being said, we're going to get the cards shuffled up, you guys. And we'll start. So anybody that does get a read today, you're automatically entered into the draw. You get a choice if you want to receive a message from heaven from somebody who has passed away. You can give me a name of the person you would like to hear from, and you will get a card from here. If not, you can opt to go for the black deck, which gives you more information on your read that you just got. You get one card from here, two from here. If more come out, I take them unless it's half the deck. And Mama usually makes sure half the deck comes out when I do reads for Des. But right now, we're just going to get the cards shuffled up, and then we will get going. So if you do want a mini read, please get your request in now. I'm not in a hurry today, so we got some time today. So oh, you said good morning. Okay, well, I see you now. I see you now. I see you. Good morning, Vera. I hope you guys are having better weather than we are here. I'm telling you, it seems as soon as I set up that pool, we got crap weather. It's been cold. It's been raining. We've had several tornadoes hit down. Thankfully, they were a little bit of ways, at least. The last one was like 10 miles from me where it hit. They're not huge tornadoes, but enough. They did a lot of damage. We're not used to getting that here. We don't get tornadoes here. So it's been really weird weather. Thunder and lightning storms, really big hail, a lot of high winds. We're not used to getting that here. And we have been getting a lot of it. So it's been horrible. I have to have my light on. It casts a light here, makes it hard for me to see, but at least you guys can see. It's been really dark. The sun comes out. I think in the last week, I think the sun came out maybe 3 times, and it's out, and then as quick as it came, it's gone. So it's been nasty. So I think I was telling, hey, Rose, I was telling my mom this past week that I think I'm going to take the pool down. And then I just got the update for this week coming. We're supposed to have like 27, 28, which is like 79, 80-degree weather coming for 2 days this week. So I may wait until this Saturday coming to take it down, because after that the weather's gone back to crap again. But we're only going to have 3 nice days this week. So I think after that I will be out there taking it down. So we'll see what happens there. My doctor did call me, for those of you. I know a lot of you have been waiting. He got my biopsy results back, so he's supposed to call me on Tuesday. I think it's good news, because if it was something serious, he'd want to see me in the office. He's just going to do he's going to call me. So that happens Tuesday afternoon. So hopefully that's some better news than what I've been getting. I'm still waiting on the CAT scan for my back, because they said the injuries to my back, I have a broken back. They say it's gotten worse. So I got this funky pillow that I'm sitting on with a cutout in the back. It's supposed to help ease some of the pressure on my spine. So I've got that. There's that. I haven't heard nothing about that yet, so I'll be calling my doctor regarding that. But things are what they are. You got to take them day by day and just hope for the best, right? So hopefully lots of information coming back this week. And I think that's why I've been having a lot of problems with my lungs and that lately too, is because of all the dampness, the cool weather and the dampness. I would rather be in the dead of winter than deal with this hot, like not hot, but humid, rainy, stormy weather every day. It's like my joints and my bones and my lungs are feeling it. But then I hear about people that are like in really hot climates, not getting any rain. I guess I should be, a little thankful. And we've got no more smoke. The fires are all finally out. But so be thankful for what we have, and grateful that we're not worse off than what we are. Okay. Mama. Mama. Dez's read is first, so thank you, Vera. Oh, just give me a second, you guys. I know I got 2 deliveries coming today, so just give me a second. There's one already coming. Hang on a sec. All right. That one wasn't even mine. Anyway, I have ordered some other stuffs, and it's coming in today. Vera says, me too. It's insanely humid in Tennessee. Yeah. I know some of the western states, central, western, that way, like under Saskatchewan and Alberta, if you're going straight down from Canada, they've been having horrible weather, like really, really hot and no end in sight for it. So, okay, so let's get started. So, Des, let's see what's going on or coming for you. Let's see. Hello, Beach Bum. Nice to see you, my dear. I haven't seen you in a while. I'm going to try and get some more reads done this week. Oh, before we start too with that, Friday, I will be going live. Brian Koberger is back in court, and as far as I know, I can stream it. Willow, I got your friends and family sent. Please see screenshot in email. Okay, hang on a minute, Sybil. Let me just refresh here. Yep, I got it, Sybil. Let me just get you on the list here. Sybil Roberts. And did you want the message from heaven, Sybil, or did you want the black deck? No, don't leave it to me. I'm not good with choices, believe me. Okay, the black deck, perfect. Okay. And let me get you added to the wheel. Let's go over here and we add. Oops, what am I doing here? Got my keyboard pushed right in here, so. Okay, Sybil, you are added to the wheel. I will show you guys all that at the end of today's. Please make sure you're in chat for that. At the end of today's reads, you're very welcome. So you were in on the draw too. Yeah, so getting back to Brian Koberger, I will be covering it on Friday. So watch for that thumbnail to be up. As far as I know right now, we can live stream it. So watch for that. Hey, Blue. Nice to see you. Okay, Beach Bum. Beach Bum, I got you. And you want a message from Nana? Okay, let me get you on the wheel. Beach Bum is on the wheel. We're on the wheel. Like I said, I will show you guys all that at the end. I just had the wheel up, but I took it down so you guys could see your cards. So move the Ancestor deck out of the way here. Okay, let's go for Des here. Let's go. Almost, Des. There's 2 that came out. Like I said, 3. Like I said, you guys, you get 1 from here, 2 from here, and either a message from heaven or more cards to clarify your read a bit more. But if more cards come out, like you just seen for Des here, I will still take them. So let's see what we got here. There we go, Des. They're talking about the accident. Something about the accident here. There's some kind of caution with this accident. There's some kind of collaboration here. So I think that you're going to have to be wary of this, and it involves family. So with what I'm getting right now, for those of you who don't know, Des had a really bad accident. She was hit by a drunk driver, totaled her car. He took out the whole side of her car and the car behind her. Anyway, and there's some insurance stuff going on with that. So for this to come out, it's regarding this accident. There's some kind of collaboration. You see with this guy talking with these 3 people, looking on the computers and spreadsheets and that. I think there's somebody there that's going to try and screw you over with that. Oh, my chat is messing up now too. That's weird. And the family. So this is going to be a family connection. So let's see. GB is 100% trying to use accident against him for Bailey. GB. Oh, okay. Well, let's see what's going to happen here with this. King of Coins. The king, somebody, a male, is going to be taking some kind of action. The king also deals with, because it's the King of Coins, which is King of Pentacles, it deals with money issues. Pentacles are worldly possessions, money, future security, stuff like that. So with the King of Coins coming in, this is somebody who is trying to take over or trying to take charge regarding financial issues. But let's see what else comes out with this. Whoa. Like I said, if more cards come out, you're only supposed to get 2 from this deck. But as you can see, Des got 3. I take them. Okay, the 7 of Wands. 7s stand for somebody's perspective. Look at that. Beating somebody up. And we got Judgment. So with the Judgment card, that is one of the major arcana. So it's a life lesson. So with this, I've got somebody is going to be in some kind of collaboration. So there's at least 2 people. Collaboration has to be at least 2 people working together, backing each other up. That they are in cahoots with something, and it's telling me it's family. So I think you could be right there, Des, with who you think it is, the DMB. And it's regarding the accident. They're in cahoots over this. The King of Coins tells me there's somebody in the position of power, which gives me the king, that is going to take some kind of action regarding these monies. The 7 of Wands, Wands is like a fire element. This is taking action, making plans to do something. Even maybe you see it's with a baseball bat there and beating somebody up. It's almost like they're going to over exaggerate something. And they're going to be very defiant when it comes to settling. Um, but I feel with the 7 is the perspective that they are going to give. I think this is going to end up hurting their case for this money. They're going to be looked at in a light that is not going to be favorable to them. This is also could be caught in lies. Also, we got the judgment here. This is a life lesson. Somebody is going to be taught a life lesson. Somebody is really thought that they were smarter than somebody else, and they're going to be caught. So I don't know what they are trying to do, but it's not going to go in their favor. It's actually going to hurt them, and they're going to be caught trying to do something. And judgment is going to come on them. It's not going to end in their favor. So whatever they are trying to do, it's going to backfire on them. And it's not only going to hurt them, it could hurt your case too. Because I've got the judgment on the King of Coins, who is trying to be manipulative and it's going to backfire, but it's not only going to backfire on them, it's going to backfire on you too. Like, what they're doing isn't right. Whatever this is, they're doing something that you don't know about, sis. This is some kind of agreement. When I get the soulmates, this is some kind of agreement between two hearts. Because I got the family, this is family. There's two people in cahoots. Okay, there is somebody saying, look, I'm doing this for you, and I will lie for you, and I will do whatever I can because I love you. This is family, so this doesn't surprise me, but it's going to backfire. It's going to backfire. Kisses. Giving and receiving, yeah. Kisses. This is like, trust me, trust me. How's this going to turn out? Show me. How is this going to turn out? This flipped over. I don't know why this is. There's some kind of date here. This is date. This is meeting somebody new. This is getting back out there and planning a date for something. The twin flames, this is like putting things back in balance, like the yin and the yang, like you complementing each other, bouncing off each other. This is also like how one complements. It's almost like I'm acting like this because this is what I'm being shown. And it's like, I'm trying to explain what I'm seeing with this twin flame. The twin flame is the one that's got me. It's like somebody is starting to act like somebody else. But this is going to come back and it's going to haunt them. It's going to haunt them. I got the judgment. So sunglasses, watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception. Yeah. This isn't going to turn out the way that they think. They think that they're smarter than everybody else. One is starting to act just like the other. One is like bolstering the other for their own selfish needs and wants. And the other one is thinking, oh, you're doing this because you love me and you care about me. But this one is doing it for their own need. Like there's something going on behind the scenes there where they're even trying to backstab each other in the back without even knowing it. And they're bouncing off each other with the twin flame. They're both doing the same thing. This is, I'm becoming you and you're becoming me. But this is watching, looking, gaslighting, perception, and the focus coming back. So I feel like something is going to go horribly wrong with what they're trying to do with this insurance thing. So be prepared for that because it may have a bad outcome for you also. being that, I mean, it's your vehicle under your name, but his insurance, I do think that they're messing with that. And it's like, if we can't gain something by it, she's not going to either. Wow. That's wild. Like, I kind of thought that he would get a lump sum and like keep some of it for himself. I never thought that that this was going on. There's some fandangling going on, and I do think it involves B too, because it used to be his car, and I think he is upset more than what you know about his car, because he still feels like it's his car being damaged. Des again. D and B, you like together? Okay, black deck. And let me just add you to the wheel again. Okay, sister. Hey, Crazy Graham wants to hear from Donnie. So let's see what we got for you, Crazy Graham. Like, there's something going on behind the scenes there, Des, that you don't know anything about. I'm gonna let that go for now, but I think before I do your second one, I'm gonna take a little break because I want to meditate a little bit more on that specific thing. Marinette. Okay, Crazy Graham, we got the Marinette. So what am I seeing with that? That's almost like a reluctance to do things on your own, or there's something maybe that is going to be shown that you shouldn't be doing on your own. We'll get the clarification cards on it. Depending on what comes out with this can have different meanings. This could be somebody playing and toying with you, or this could be somebody saying, no, you can't do that alone. I got to help. And that's what I'm being drawn to right now, is that somebody is concerned about you doing something on your own. And I think in the past, this person could have been, we're going to see what comes out with it, but I think in the past, this person could be very domineering, like, or you feel like this person is always like dictating what should be done, what shouldn't be done. There's two that come out. I'm going to finish the shuffle. Yeah, because there's another one there too. But I feel like right now that this is somebody that wants to help. So we've got the Ace of Wands and the Queen of Wands in reverse, and we've got the Queen of Cups. So we've got two queens that come out. The queen is somebody trying to master something, somebody doing something very particular, or is very good at doing a certain thing. We look at it on a whole as to not just swords and cups or wands or whatever, but the cards themselves. So the queens are basically talk about mastering things or knowing a lot about things. The aces are basically, there's some potential there. So being that we have the Ace of Wands, there's a potential to making plans. This is in reverse. So this is having the means to do it, maybe in question. So that's, I do believe that this is what this is trying to tell me, that somebody doesn't want you going about something on your own. They feel like you need, there's potential that you could do this on your own, but there's a better potential of things going better if you accept the help. I think that you may be a little reluctant to accept help from this person because of how they are, like very pushy, very domineering, stuff like that. But I think in this instance, this person is there to try and help you make the right decisions going forward. The wands, the Ace of Wands in reverse, it's almost like you're not one to accept change easily. So I think that there could even be a potential for things to mess up if you don't accept help. So this could be a decision that you need to make right now, or this could be financial or otherwise. I'm feeling like this is more or less well-being, day-to-day life. There's a decision you need to make, and I think you need help making that decision so things aren't overlooked. Because I feel like there's somebody that's very knowledgeable, even though they're pushy and it's not somebody you want help from. I feel like they're the best ones to get proper help from right now, that are going to keep your best interests at heart. And we got the Queen, which means this person knows what they're doing. We've got one in the reverse. Now the swords are an air element. This is logic, truth. So I believe with this being in the reverse, it's almost like with this person, it's like, oh, they never had empathy in the past. Why would they have it now? I feel like it's because this, whatever this is that you have to deal with and make a decision on, they know a lot about. So even though they may have been harsh in the past, I feel like that harshness is going to be to your benefit right now. This may be even somebody who may have been very manipulative towards you in the past. I feel like right now it may feel that way, but with the Queen of Cups in the upright coming out, I feel like now the cup is out. They're doing this out of care and concern, not out of that they can manipulate you. But be careful too with this person, because even though I feel like that they have their best intentions this time, they're not trying to be manipulative this time. What they're doing is for the best for you. I feel like they're also kind of doing that to kind of soften your feelings towards them. Like, oh, maybe they've had a change of heart. They're not going to be this manipulative person anymore. They are still going to be that manipulative person. But I feel in this instance, they do have your best interests in their heart, because they know a lot about this. So whatever this decision is that you need to make, or whatever this is you want to go forward with, please take into consideration what this person is, trying to do to help you. And I do believe that this is a decision you should not make on your own this time. You do need help. The cups is also a water element. So this is really, their emotions are getting the best of them this time. Whereas usually they're very manipulative and they don't have emotions attached to what they're doing. This time they do. So I do feel like this person is and does have your best interests at heart. Please let them help you this time. Just be aware. Donnie. So Crazy Graham wants to hear from Donnie. We've been together in dreams. So when I get this is how he's trying to communicate with you. For some reason, I don't feel he has enough energy. I'm feeling like you ask him, if you're around me, do this. Give me a sign, like a knock or a smell or something. He doesn't have that energy. So how he is trying to communicate with you is through dreams. He wants you to pay attention to the dreams. Okay. So I know myself, if I get up in the middle of the night, I've had a dream. If I don't write it down or just jot it down, like, oh yeah, this, I forget in the morning. He is trying to tell you things through your dreams. So pay attention to your dreams. There's messages in there from Donnie. Okay. So he watches over you too. He does watch over you. Okay, so that's where you're going to get your messages. And I really do think it has something to do with this too. There's some kind of decision you have to make. And this is something that you can't make on your own this time. I mean, you could, but it won't turn out well. I think you really do need help from somebody else who's more inclined to know more about this. That is also going to protect you for the future, your security and stuff. So give that person a chance, but still be on your guard. Watch what you sign and everything else. Make sure you have somebody you trust go over anything that you may have to sign. Comp 2. You're up, my dear. So let's see what we have for you. And you want the black deck also, okay? Oh, this flipped over, so I am going to take it too. Like I said, you're only supposed to get one from here, but you got three. I don't know. Something about praying. Have you been, and I don't take this in a literal way, even though the card suggests that. I take it in a way that you've been praying for something. See, merit making. Merit making, like morals and values. Morals and values are stopping you from doing something. I don't know. And we've also got conflict here. Some kind of conflict happening. What is this about? It's almost to me like you've been wanting something desperately, praying for something desperately, but your morals and values, there's a way that you can get it, but your morals and values are holding you back from that. It's almost like a conflict between head and heart. Like, I know I could get this way, and it's going to just be a hypothetical. I know I could get something this way, but it's not the right way to go about things. But do I do it? Do I not? Because I really want it, but should I? It's almost like that. That's just a hypothetical. Okay, so let's see what come out here. The Ace of Cups. Aces, again, are potential, and the cups are like receiving. So we've got the Ace of Cups, and that talks about pure intentions. The Ace is potential. Cups are water elements. This is emotions, feelings, emotions, and I've got that over here. We got the Five of Cups in reverse. Fives stand for adversity. So it is going in line with this. There's almost like a conflict. You know that this has been something that you've been wanting for a long time. I think it's going to present itself to you. You may have a choice to make here, or sorry, I feel like it's almost like an offer of some kind. Like, look at, you can go about getting this way. And this is something that you've either prayed for or wanted for a long time. And something is going to present itself where you can get it, but your morals and values, you're in conflict because it's not the right way to go about getting it. The Ace of Cups tells me that this could be somebody new that comes in and presents this offer to you. This is almost like, you know, those offers could too good to be true. It's almost like, even though they have good intentions, there's always something that's going to be attached with that that's hidden. So be very careful of that. I have this often where my heart overrules my head, and it's like, I know I shouldn't do this, but my heart is saying I've got to do it for this person just to be screwed over in the end. So that's what I'm trying to kind of say here. It's like, it's all with what you can live with, really. The Five of Cups in reverse is letting go of something. And the Cups is receiving. So it's almost like, no, I'm going to pass. So is this telling me that once you really think about this, let's get some clarification on that. Or is this telling me you should pass it by? Because I think that this is going to be really something really hard for you to pass up because you've wanted it for so long. But I don't think it's going to be in the proper way right now, the way that this is going to present itself. I think there's things that are hidden, attached to this, that are hidden, that you're not going to see right now. Like I said, that's why I got this. It's too good to be true. There's always a catch. And I feel like you're in conflict right now with head and heart. Your heart's telling you, you know, I wanted this for so long. I'm just going to do it no matter what my conscience is telling me or whatever. But your head is telling you something else, right? The snake. Yeah. See? Remember I told you there's always going to be something attached to it that you're not going to see. There's a snake involved here. So whatever this is going to be offered to you, there's something, like I said, a snake is a snake. Something else attached to it that you're not seeing. That's the snake. This is somebody being very clever. Very clever. And it's going to be malicious. I feel it's a woman. I feel like it's a woman also. Let's see what else we can get regarding this. Whoa. There's a few that popped out. Let's take them. The palm tree. Yeah. You're going to be stronger without this. The palm tree also tells me of swaying. When I see a palm tree, I see it swaying. And it's like, this is giving me the conflict thing too. You're swaying from back and forth, but it sounds so good. Like I could really benefit. But then on this side, it's like, oh my God, what am I not seeing here? Why does this sound too good to be true? It's like that, the palm tree swaying. It's like, is this really going to be secure for you? Is this really going to bring you the security that you want? Or is this going to flip-flop? And I'm saying it's going to flip-flop. See, self-indulgence. Yeah. Self-indulgence, be careful. Don't overextend. When something sounds too good to be true, it generally is. And when I already felt, before these even come out, I felt like there was something there. There was an attachment to this that you're not seeing right now. And that's the snake. That's something being overlooked. This is malicious. So be very careful with that. I know at times, like, I shouldn't have bought the car that I got, and that's why I'm getting rid of it and trading it in for something else. But I seen it. I wanted it without thinking things through and seeing the fine print. So there you go, Comptute. Rose, I'm Rose. And Rose, did you want the black deck, my dear? The black deck, okay. Okay, let me get you on the wheel, Rose. We got to add Rose to the wheel. You are on the wheel, Rose. Who's on the wheel? In between, I'll just show you guys here. Share screen. There we go. So there's our wheel so far. We have Des, Crazy Grand 4, Comptute, Sybil, Beach Bum, Des again, and Rose. You guys are all on the wheel. We will spin that at the end of today's reads, and we will see who wins the prize at the end. Sybil Roberts. Whoops, let me get my studio back up here. Okay. Sybil, let's see what's going on with you. Let's see. Oh, geez. Oh, geez. There's 4 because we've got these ones, this one, and hang on. One more fell on the floor. Let me grab it. Oh, so you got 4. And like I said, you're only supposed to have 1, but... Okay. Origin. Origin. Not so sure how that's going to play in. Saving. Good news. Endorsement. So this is a temptation. Oh boy. Okay, so right away, what do we have over here? We have something about the origin. This is the beginning of something. We've got saving. This could also mean preservation. This could also mean collection of something. We've got something about good news. This is encouragement. This could be a surprise. This could be something unexpected happening. I think we got 2 things here. And endorsement. This is somebody trying to either bribe, persuade you to do something that maybe isn't right for you. Oh boy. So let's get some clarification. We got a lot there. Let's get some clarification. When I'm seeing the origin now, this is almost like back to basics. The saving. This is preservation. So I think somebody could be trying to get you to spend money where you don't need to. Because I got the endorsement here, and this is telling me that somebody is trying to either persuade you or tempt you into spending money on something. This is the origin. So this is the beginning of something and some good news. So there could be several things going on here. We'll get more when we... Oops. We got strength in reverse. The major arcana, that is always a life lesson. And this is about... Oops, I'm knocking everything over here. My gosh. Come on, work with me today. This is strength in reverse. Okay, so in reverse, this talks about being vulnerable. It's a major arcana. So the major arcanas, they relate to big life changes. Okay, so with the strength being in reverse, it's almost like you're very vulnerable. You may be doubting certain things with yourself, with maybe choices. And it's also like a weakness of some kind. So the ace, the origin. Oh boy, why am I getting an ace? I'm going to get an ace. I'm getting aces, something about potential. I'm getting that. So let's see if an ace comes out because I'm getting an ace. Now here we go. We got the Two of Swords. This is being at a crossroads. The Two of Swords is being at a crossroads. We got the Queen of Swords in reverse. And we got the King of Cups in reverse. I don't like those. I don't like those being in reverse. We've got a lot of reverse here. So with this, we've got the saving over here. This is collecting things, preserving things, like saving money, stuff like that. And we've got the money right on the card. This is endorsement. This is somebody trying to persuade you to do something that you shouldn't be doing. And I feel it's connected to the money. Somebody's either going to try and bribe you or tempt you into something. I don't think you should be doing that. That's coming through with the strength. You're in a vulnerable position right now for some reason. Woman's intuition is 100%. Okay? You need to trust your gut. No matter how good something looks, trust your gut. Because I feel like right now, this is coming with this. You're very vulnerable. For whatever reason that is, you're very vulnerable right now. If somebody presents you with something that seems too good to be true, it is. Even though on paper it may look good, get a second opinion, get a lawyer to look over it. Because I feel like somebody's going to try and entice you or persuade you, tempt you, bribe you into something money related here, and it's not going to be in your best interests. They're playing on your vulnerability and your weakness. That, I believe, is with this. So now we got the origin, something starting, something new. And we got good news, which is a surprise, a miracle, some kind of encouragement. So with the Two of Swords, you're at a crossroads. This is avoiding the truth and tough choices. So I feel like there's going to be some tough choices that you're going to have to make. And I've got the Queen of Swords and the King of Cups. We got the swords that are an air element. This is logic, truth, communication, stuff like that. But in the reverse, this is conflict. This is somebody having no empathy. Okay, so somebody that's off balance, maybe even a little bit lately. So somebody that's not really being themselves. This could be involved in this persuasion over here. The king is somebody who shows some kind of authority. Like, listen to me. Never mind what other people are telling you. Never mind. I know you're vulnerable right now, but trust me. This is somebody who's going to push their authority on you. I believe it has to do with that. Then you got the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is also in reverse. The Queen is somebody who masters things, who knows a lot about a certain thing, that comes in. And I believe that the Queen of Swords in reverse this time this is the news. She's going to bring in some news. The swords, again, are logic, truth, communication. There's some kind of abuse going on there with the logic, truth, and communication. I think she's going to bring out the no empathy with what the king's trying to do over here. I think she's going to bring out that manipulation part that is in there. So even though the queen is in reverse right now, I think that this is somebody that you should be listening to. I think she's doing it and going to be giving you this information. This good news is going to come in form of either something written. This could be a text message. She's going to encourage you to do something money-wise, but not this. She's going to point out all the downfalls that maybe you're overlooking here. And that's why the Two of Swords is here. The Swords is putting you at a crossroads, okay? It's in the upright. So you're going to really start understanding maybe what she comes in and tells you is going to make sense to you. And you're going to reevaluate your choices and maybe wait for something better to come along. So you wanted the black deck, Sybil. So in other words, don't jump on the first thing that's offered to you. Be very careful, because I do feel like there's somebody trying to manipulate you. I got the keys on the rings. This tells me about a lot of decisions, many options. Somebody stringing you along, maybe. Let's see what else we can get here. Let's see about the money. The golden mirror. Yeah, this person, this king, very self-absorbed, narcissistic-like. I believe that they're going to get very upset about what the queen is trying to do here with protecting you. Even though she may sound very pushy, she's not trying to push you into doing something that's going to have negative effects on you. And I think she's going to be very pushy because she doesn't want to see you get screwed over. So even though she's a pushy person, she's doing it with good intentions right now, so you don't get screwed over by this. And the golden mirror, this is somebody who's self-deserved. This is one-sided. So somebody could be really benefiting something that is not being disclosed to you. The looking in the mirror is also love bombing, but I don't know how that fits there. A karmic relationship. This is triggers. This is turmoil. This is resentment. This is lessons. Lessons being learned. Remember I told you over here with the major arcana. This is lessons learned. So I do believe that there's somebody here may even be saying things that trigger you. Like, oh my God, I better react now, and I better trust on this, and I better do it now, or I'm going to lose out. They're doing things, and they want it done quickly. So you don't have a chance to meet up with somebody like this who is going to show you maybe some downfalls. Don't be pushed into anything. But I see that there's some options. They may be unconventional, but there are options there for you. So really take your time with making the decisions and look over all your options, and really watch for this person here, because I think that they are somewhat off balance a little bit with what they're presenting. And I think even in life, they could be a little off balance, if you know what I mean. Used to getting their ways and pulling fits when they don't get their way, stuff like that. But I do feel like you're going to try to be conned into something that, you know, it may be somewhat beneficial to you, but it's too risky, because I think this other person has more to gain than what you do. So that was for you, blue. Time for my therapy to start again. I was off balance. Blue. Blue. Blue, that was for Sybil, you're very welcome, Sybil. Very welcome, my dear. Is Blue somebody that you know, Sybil? Okay. Okay. I wasn't sure what was going on there. Okay, so we're going to do beach bum, and then we're going to take, we're going to take a little break. Oh, you don't know? Oh, no, ma'am, I do now. Hugs? Okay. Okay, so we're going to do beach bum, and then we are going to take a little break, and then Des is up, and then Rose. Okay. Beach bum. You got 2 that came out there. 3 beach bum. Commitment. Uh-oh. Okay, so we got homeless. This is doesn't have to necessarily mean that you're homeless, but this is also some kind of failure. We've got the mask. This is deception. This is somebody hiding behind a mask, the mask falling off. This deals with deception, inconsistencies, and we got something about commitment. So you see how he's trying to pull away from there? I feel like somebody has maybe some commitment issues, something obstructing some kind of commitment, maybe somebody not committing wholeheartedly here. But what I've got here is somebody is feeling like they failed at maybe judging somebody in their life and feeling like they have seen a side of a person that they don't want to see. That's what I'm getting from this right now. So let's see what this is about. This homeless could be left out in the cold on something too. But I see somebody's mask falling off. You see this? This is jumping right out. Like, oh my God, like, who are you? That's what I'm getting. Like, it's almost like seeing somebody in a totally different light. Mask falling off. Let's see what's going on here. Cosby saying one thing, doing another. Let's see. Ace of Wands, potential, fearing change. With the Ace of Wands, we got 2 more that turned over here. Somebody's restless. Uh-oh. Restless. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, so we got the Ace of Wands that came out. The Ace is potential. I feel like with this going on here, I feel like this is a failure. Something failing, somebody not committing or doing what they committed to do. This is also, there's some kind of an obstruction that's been put in your way. Somebody breaking free from some kind of commitment. This is I get this when I got people that say one thing and then do another, promise you the moon and then put you in hell. So I've got this with the commitment, somebody trying to break free from a commitment. This could also mean a divorce, breaking away. And I've got this. So this is somebody's mask falling off. So somebody finally seeing somebody for who they truly are. And with the Ace of Wands in reverse, wands are actions. Okay, this is a fire element. This is somebody that's made plans and is now taking action on something. But this is somebody very unmotivated in a lot of ways and restless. So always being on the move. Okay, then we've got the Two of Wands. We've got the Two of Wands here. We've got a lot of wands here. These are a lot of fire elements. The Two of Wands is somebody changing, some kind of embracement changing. I'm thinking this could be some kind of separation, divorce, somebody leaving a committed relationship. This is somebody taking their power back and moving forward. Like you can see, she's burning the bridges. The twos stand for being able to do two things at once. So yes, I still love you, but I'm moving on because this is not good for me. I've also got the King of Wands here, okay? The King of Wands in the right, upright, this is somebody who is a leader, really has trouble with change, has trouble getting past things and going forward, letting things go, very stubborn. So with the king, again, this is an authoritative figure, somebody, it's like, no, it's going to be my way or it's the highway. I see some kind of relationship ending. This is burning bridges and taking back your power. This is finally seeing somebody for who they truly are. Like, it's like, who are you? So I feel like there's some kind of relationship coming to an end here. Let's get, I think you wanted to hear from Nana. I was going to get some more on that. I do feel that there's a relationship that's ending here. I think you're finally going to see somebody for who they truly are. And you know, this is broken promises and everything else. This is somebody, it's like, you feel like you failed. That you're not. This person wasn't who they tried to say they were. They weren't who they said they were. And I think the mask has finally fallen off. You know, like once you get to know somebody, like the first little while that you start hanging out with somebody new or meeting somebody new or starting a relationship, it's almost like they're good for the first month. They're on the best behavior. And then you start seeing little things as they come out. They can't hide behind things because it's their character. So I got with the mask falling off. So there we go. So you wanted to hear from Nana. Nana is saying, my death was painless. Please don't worry or hold on to guilt. So when I get this, Beach Bum, this is telling me she feels like you're feeling guilty about something. She doesn't want you to feel guilty. There's nothing that you could have said and done that would have changed things. She's actually content with the way she went because it was painless. Okay, so this isn't like, you know, being taken in a car accident where you may suffer for some time. She said she went peacefully. Okay, so but she is making you aware, please stop feeling guilty. So I don't know if there was something that you thought you could have done differently or done to save her. She's saying, please stop. There's nothing that you could have done, that the end result was going to happen regardless. So she doesn't want you to feel guilty. So whatever this is that you are feeling guilty about, please stop it. Okay. She doesn't want you to feel guilty anymore. She's also surrounding you. Watch for the cardinals. Okay. Cardinals are what represents her being around you. Okay. So watch for the cardinals. Okay. So that was for you, Beach Bum. My ex moved back and is now living with my oldest. Oh no. Beach Bum. Really? Is that a good thing for you that your ex moved back? Because I'm not seeing it that way. Because she knew I was afraid to tell her what I felt. Something was wrong. Aww. She wants you to let go of that guilt. She wants you to let go of it. Okay. So we are going to take a 5-minute break, you guys. Des will be up next, and then Rose. I've got to. Blue says Willow. How do you nail it? It's not me. It's my ancestors, those that have crossed before me, my loved ones, help me bring these messages. I don't, a lot of people think that I'm connecting. The only time I generally connect with your loved ones, like I'm connecting with your loved ones, but I'll tell you how this happens. I generally, sometimes it does come through that your loved ones send a message. Like there could be a saying. I haven't had that happen in a bit, but sometimes all of a sudden I'll get a saying and I'm not seeing who it's coming from. That's telling me it's coming from one of your loved ones. Generally, it's a person that you were asking for the read on. So they will say a saying to validate that it's them, that this is the message is coming through or from them. That usually happens when we got people that just don't believe. They'll say something that only you would know. Like it's not something that I could ever know. I don't know any of you, well, except for my sister. I don't know any of you personal in real life. I've met a lot of you and become close to you over the internet here, but I don't know your personal life. So they will generally throw something out personal from them. And I have no idea where that came from. So I say that comes from the spirits that are around of yours. Okay. But generally, I rely on my own ancestors and my loved ones to give me the information that your loved ones are sending. Because then my ancestors show it to me in a way I will understand. Because your ancestors could be showing me something and I don't know why they're showing it to me. Okay. It may make sense to you, but unless I present it properly to you, you're not going to know what it means. So what happens is your loved ones show my ancestors, who in turn show me something that I can get that message out properly to you. Okay. So for instance, say Sybil, say I'm only going to connect with your loved ones. Your loved ones are showing me a plant blowing in the wind and something like that. Okay. I don't understand what they're trying to get me to tell you. So they're going to give that to my ancestors and my loved ones who have crossed. And that's how they decipher to show me, oh my gosh, that plant that blew away, that you know, that plant that you had on your front porch in the pot that you thought blew away, no, it didn't. Somebody stole it and it's just down the street a bit. So do you see how I'm getting different information when I rely on my ancestors to show me what your loved ones are saying? I get more clarification. And like I said, sometimes your ancestors will come through, especially when there's a message here that comes through that's directly from one of you, like that they want you to know, like point blank. Oh, you're not believing it? Well, here, I'm going to say this. Please pass this on. Something I would never know. And it's happened lots of times where people say, my God, well, how did you know that? Nobody knows that. How do you know that? That's your loved one sending it to me directly, because either I'm not bringing something out properly or I'm not seeing something properly. So they're letting you know and validating, yes, this is coming from me. So I hope I explained that. It's hard to explain, but I hope I explained it in a way that you guys can understand. So that's why I generally connect with my ancestors and let my ancestors and loved ones connect with yours, because then they can show me in the right way. Like I'll give an example with this read that I just did on Rachel Moray. And I'm probably pronouncing that wrong because Morin is a French last name here. But anyway, they were showing me the Devil's Punch Bowl in my hometown. We had a family member that slipped and fell. And if you want to look it up, you can look up the Devil's Punch Bowl in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. Hamilton, Ontario is my hometown. One of our family members on an outing slipped and fell into the Devil's Punch Bowl and passed away. So when my ancestors showed me the Devil's Punch Bowl, in that read, I had to mention it because it was significant. I later found out that there's Devil's Park or something that was nearby, or I don't know, something along them lines, why the Devil's Punch Bowl, somehow it's related. Or was that the read before? I don't know. My reads are all meshing together. Could have been the read before. But I know the Devil's Punch Bowl because it's still in my mind. Oh, no, it wasn't. It was the read before on, let me see if I still got it here, on James Yablonsky. That's what it was. It wasn't Rachel Morey. It was the read that I did before that. You can find it all under my live tab on my YouTube. James Yablonsky. And it happens that there is a Devil's Park or something like that near where he's going to be found. That's why they were showing me the Devil's Punch Bowl. He was pushed down or trying to escape. I forget what the read says now, but anyway, that's the area they're going to find him, in that Devil's Park area or whatever. That's why they showed me the Devil's Punch Bowl. So yeah, it was something like that. It's hard to explain. Sometimes I do get direct messages. I forget who it was. Sister, I don't know if you'll remember. I don't know if it was somebody's dad or brother, and I was trying to move on to the next read, and I couldn't. It was in a mini read session like this, and I'd finished the read, but this male would not let me stop. He kept pushing through, so I couldn't do the next read until I got him to back off. And the only way I could get him to back off is he said a saying. So I repeated it. This is what he wants me to say. I don't know what it means, but this is what he said. And the person that I was reading said, "Oh my gosh, he said that all the time." So I don't know if they were doubting the information that came out. Maybe that's why he wouldn't let me move on to the next read. But when that came out, they totally understood now. And they totally, oh my gosh. So yeah, I forget who it was now, but yeah, that happens quite a bit. And I don't know why they are putting certain things out that only, like, I wouldn't know. I would not know. So it was wild. Okay, so let's take a 5-minute break, you guys. Go potty if you need to go potty. Take a little break because we're going to come back and do Des. I want to meditate just a little bit more. Hey, Mama Bear, on that, and we will continue doing reads after the break. So let's take a break, go potty, go make yourself a coffee, grab a tea, go on outside for a smoke if you want to smoke real quick, and we will be back here in 5 minutes. So let me just get the banner out. We are on a 5-minute break. There we go. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Okay, you guys, I am back. All right. We're back. We're back. We're back. Okay. Des again. Regarding someone in particular, D. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. If you're not back, you can hear my voice. Run, run. Okay, so we got another one for Des, and this is going to be centered around D. And see what's going on. Whoop, that one just went right on. There's another one that turned over. And we get the one off the floor. Oh. Again, sister, the collaboration. I think we got this in your first read, where I believe he's collaborating with people, trying to get people to come together to be surrounding him, taking his side, and the daydream. This too, when I get daydream, I also get dreaming things up. Could mean making things up. Let's see what that's surrounding. This is like an illusion almost. You know what I mean? Like how he wants things to be. And I think he goes over this in his head. But he does definitely have somebody collaborating with him. Probably more than one, because I've got like 3 people there. People are collaborating with him, so be careful. Let's see what this is about. What are they collaborating about, and what does he want to happen? 5 of Cups in reverse. Moving forward. 5 of Cups is moving forward and healing. Cups are a water element. It's in reverse. This is like whatever he's feeling right now, he can't control it. He's like out of control with his feelings. It's like he doesn't care what he's got to say or do. And he's moving forward because the 5 of Cups is moving forward. The 5s are also adversity. So even though he may be taking some non-conventional ways of getting things done and getting maybe people to side with him. We've got the Queen of Coins in reverse. Coins are all about greed, jealousy, possessions, money. So in the upright, it's like worldly possessions and really taking care of your future. In reverse, it's about greed and jealousy. Coins in reverse is all about the greed and jealousy. And we've got the Queen. The Queen is somebody who's being able to master certain things, very wicked and manipulative. So I do believe that with the 5 of Cups and the Queen of Coins, he is moving forward, and he is going to try and disparage you and shed you in the worst light possible. And I do feel he has more people on his side. He's collaborated. So he's got at least 3 that are locked in, that are going to be on his side. And he is dreaming about the way things are going to be. He's wicked. He's possessive. He's very manipulative. And those are the likes of the persons that he is also working with. So the people that he's recruiting to stand for him are just as wicked, possessive, and manipulative as he is. So let's get some more on this. Wow. I'd be very careful with who you discuss things with. Because what you've said to people in the past or what you've shared, he's going to turn people against you even more than what you already think. Be careful what you share with people. One turned over here. Let me find it right there. Healthy choices. See, remember when I told you be careful what you share with people? Yeah, making healthy choices. This is in life in general with making healthy choices. What do we got here? A date. Meeting someone new, getting back out there. This is also setting a date for something. Paradise. This is happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness. Look at these two cards. Look at the paradise. That's what he's dreaming of. And the cassette. Replaying events, conditioning people, replaying things over and over until they make sense. So with the cassette, I'm getting like, he doesn't give up. If somebody says, look, I don't want to be involved. No, don't involve me. He's going to keep going. A cassette is playing things over and over and over and over. This is a replay of something. This is also some kind of outdated thinking and conditioning. And that's where I get this coming in with the collaboration. He is getting people to say and do things that he needs them to say and do to get what he wants. So be very careful, because I do feel here that I feel like he's changed some people's opinions somehow, some way, that were maybe on your side before, or that may not wanted to get involved. He's not going to give up until he gets these people to agree to do what he wants them to do. So I would be very careful with what you share with others, because I feel like he is not going to stop. Even if he has to get people on that stand to lie for him, he's going to do it. And they are going to do it for him. I don't know what he's offering them, but there's something there that these people are going to do it for him. So the last read of the day before we do the draw, you guys, this is going to be the last read. I'm not taking no more. And then we're going to do the draw to see who wins the Angel Wings keychain and the opalite. Okay, so we got Rose. Let's see what we got for you, Rose. Reservation. This is sometimes reserving judgment. Reservations can mean a lot of different things. This could be setting aside some time for something that you really want to do. This could also be finally getting something extravagant that you really wanted. This could be a lot of things. So let's see what this is. A reservation. We've got the Judgment. The Judgment in the upright. Thank you, Lord. It's in the upright. This is going to be some kind of forgiveness that's given. And I think that this is going to be towards you, Rose. This can also be something that you've wanted that hasn't or wasn't materializing as fast as you wanted it to. This could be that coming true also, because with this, this is an awakening and this is forgiveness. And you see the scales of justice there. This is a judgment. So any judgments, anything that you've been wondering if things are going to go in your favor or not, they're going to. And there's going to be somebody that gives you some kind of forgiveness or asks for forgiveness. So maybe there's somebody that, really didn't take your feelings into account or didn't believe you in something or something, they could be asking for your forgiveness. But I do feel like the judgment is going to be in your favor here. It's in the upright, so that is good, and that's a life lesson because it's a major arcana. Let's see what this one is. The Three of Swords. So with the Three of Swords, overcoming grief. Okay, so with the Three of Swords, this is overcoming grief. Threes are connecting. Some kind of connection with something that's going to help you move past the grief and whatnot. The Star, and you got the Star in the upright. So this is finally things moving forward, finally being able to start healing, new things coming in to replace the heartache and the old that had been going on. So that's why I think this reservation is there. Been a long time coming. I get this a lot when somebody's been waiting to go on a trip and finally got the reservation, stuff like that. But this is like, it's a good thing you held back a lot and maybe waited for certain things, because I feel like the final judgment, maybe because you held back a bit, is going to be coming in your favor. There's going to be some kind of awakening there. Things are going to go in your favor. The judgment is going to be in your favor. All self-doubt is going to be removed. The Three of Swords is healing from the heartache and trauma and sorrow. So I do feel with that, the Three is also connecting. So I feel like things are going to, oh my gosh, I just seen this. Look at what's on there. Dave's right here. Dave's stuff. Des should have got that. But anyway, I feel like you're finally going to get past this heartache. This is packing away, and it has to do with a male. All that's going to be packed away. It's going to be put in the past. You're going to be able to get past it. You're going to be able to go on, heal from everything, and really start moving forward. So let's go. And the Star is good. So let's go forward with this, with the Star. The Phoenix, yes. This is new, rising from the ashes. So what you thought was gone is going to return. And I feel like this has to do with finally being able to relax and enjoy yourself and being able to heal. This is new growth also, the Phoenix rising from the ashes. So self-indulgence. Focus on yourself and self-worth. With the self-indulgence, you got to start focusing on yourself now, healing, getting past the traumas, because the Three of Swords is heartache, trauma, and sorrow, right? We see that you're going to get past that. It's being packed up and it's being taken away. It's time to heal. Okay. And girl talk, time with friends, moving on, living in the moment and starting to be able to have fun. So this is being able to get back to the old you. So I feel like whatever this was that you were having reservations about, it's finally going to be put to rest. I feel like there's going to be some kind of awakening happening, some kind of judgment, where you're going to be able to let go of all this and finally move on. Okay. So that is for you. Leslie, that's me. Can I put my name in the hat for a small reading? I come out with the truth. Leslie, if you put the $20 super chat in quickly, I will do it, but that's going to have to be the last one. So Leslie, that's me. That's a $20 US dollar super chat if you want a quick read, mini, and I will put you on the wheel. But that's got to be the last one, you guys. Good morning, Marie. You're very welcome, Rose. Good morning, Marie. Okay, Leslie, you got to get it in quickly if you do want it. Your fiance's name is David. Oh gosh, Rose. Oh, but look at Dave's stuff. Oh, he's a wonderful man. Well, I'm glad to hear that, Rose. So maybe that's Dave's packing up. Dave packing up some crap that's been going on and getting rid of it. Didn't get to sleep until 6 a.m. Oh my gosh, girl. Okay, Leslie, I'm going to give it like another minute and then I'm going to have to wrap it up. 25 years of well, congratulations, Rose. Congratulations. My nerve pain from the neuropathy. Oh my gosh, yes, it's horrible. I know somebody with neuropathy too, and she goes through hell and back. Let me just get the live chat here. I had to refresh my studio. Spinal injections next week. Oh my gosh, Rose, I'll be thinking of you. Blue says, I know your voice, Willie. How do you know my voice? How do you know my voice? Yes, Rose and Marie, both chronic pain. Chronic pain it's an invisible disease, and some people just don't get it. Unless you suffer from it, you don't get it. Sybil says, if only everyone knew the true thing. I'm not sure what you're talking about, Sybil. Yeah, it does. It sucks. Chronic pain sucks. Oh, thank you, Sybil. Yeah, well, I'll find out more on Tuesday. Finally healed from the surgery and everything, and now it's like trying to get through this. The rest of it it does. It's like, it's horrible. There's Leslie. Leslie, did you want a message from heaven from somebody who has passed away? Or do you want from the Black Deck where you can get more information on your read? Please let me know that as I'm adding you to the wheel. Leslie. Leslie, whoops. Leslie, that's me. Burks, 21 months, has been a member. I love you too. I wish I could put those up on screen. Maybe I can. Oh, yes, I can show this one. The free ones I can't put up. They won't let me put those up. Member for 21 months. You've been with me almost 2 years. Oh, I love you. Yeah, I'm doing a lot better after the surgery, but there's still something there. So I'll find out on Tuesday. Your husband's jealous. Oh, Marie. No, it's just a blind read, Leslie. And they're just mini reads. So the full blown reads that you can email me if you want to do a paid private read, you email me for those. Okay, so definitely this is the last one, you guys. Then we will be doing the draw. So let's get on to this. Leslie, that's me. Let's see what we got for you, Leslie. Oops. See what we got for you. Eternal love. Eternal love for you, Leslie. This is consistency. This talks about consistency. So let's see why that is in your read. Oops, that was me, or I would have taken it out. Okay, so let's see why we've got consistency with your read. Eternity, consistency. Let's see. What is going on? Why is the oh my gosh, there's a whole bunch that came out there. So let's take them. You're only supposed to get 2 from this deck, and you got, as you can see, 5. So you got a bonus. Okay, 7 of Swords. First one, 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords, sevens. Number 1 stand for somebody's perspective on something. Okay. Hang on a second, you guys. You didn't need to hear me cough. Okay, so with this is consistency. Talking about something consistent. This is also something maybe an eternity. But with the 7 of Swords, the sevens stand for perspective. Swords are something that happens quick, could be volatile, but swords are also in the upright talking about logic, truth, and communications. So somebody's not being honest here. We got the 6 of Coins in reverse. Now, 6s stand for growth. Some growth happening here. One-sided relationships. Uh-oh. We've got the King of Swords in reverse. The King is all about authority. We already know that. And we got the King of Swords. Swords, again, in the reverse is conflict. Abusive behaviors. And that could be like yelling, screaming, stuff like that. Harsh things being said. Somebody that has no empathy. And we got the King. Somebody very authoritative, being very manipulative, obsessive and controlling. Okay. We got the 8 of Swords. I don't like this one at all. I don't like this one at all with the 8 of Swords because she's tied up here and handcuffed and blindfolded. The 8s again, this has changed. Something needs to change. I feel like you're letting things slide where you shouldn't, and you've got to change that. I don't know if you're being manipulated or if somebody is being very controlling of you, but with these two, with the King of Swords and the 8 of Swords coming out side by side like that, I feel like there's somebody really controlling and manipulative, verbally, emotionally abusive. And it's almost like you let this happen. Not that you let it happen, but you're not having them being held accountable. I feel like this is something you've got to let go of. Whoever this male is that's very controlling and manipulative, that I feel like he's keeping you from being your true self. And I feel like this person's very selfish, very selfish. And I've got here over here with the 7 of Swords, somebody being very selfish, a lot of dishonesty, even maybe some cheating going on with this. And we got the Empress. This is a major arcana, and it's in the reverse. This is a life lesson. I feel like this person can be very cold, also very cold. I feel like this is whoever this king is that they're bringing forward here. That's very manipulative and abusive, controlling, the whole nine yards. A narcissist. I'm seeing a narcissist. Um, it's not going to change. This is who he is. So I feel like if there's somebody like this in your life, you need to separate yourself from them. Did you want the black deck, Leslie? Leslie, did you want the black deck? Can somebody, one of the mods, please let me know because I didn't see what she posted. Let me scroll back here. Okay, well, I'm just going to go with the black deck because I'm not getting a response and I got to wrap this up, you guys. I still got the draw to do. I feel like there is a male that's dominating, very manipulative, could be very emotionally and emotionally abusive. I feel like he's very needy, though. I feel like even though like this is not good, I feel like his feelings are hurt very easily. Um, but I feel like if you do anything or say anything back, or even sometimes trying to just express how he's made you feel, I feel like he just comes back with something just as manipulative because now you're to blame for him feeling this way. Meanwhile, he's the one that's being manipulative and controlling. I feel like there's a lot of dishonesty surrounding this guy. I don't know who it is, but there is a male surrounding you that's very not a nice guy. The cassette, outdated thinking, conditioning, says things over and over, over and over, over and over, over and over, over and over. That's the manipulation. The photograph. This is about making new memories. And the hand of cards, taking a chance and a risk, being strategic. You've got options. This is also taking a gamble. So I feel like to separate yourself from this person would be a gamble because I don't know if this could even be like a business partner. So if you could be financially reliant on him, I feel like it would be a gamble because I feel like any separation of property or business or stuff like that, he would manipulate that too. So it would be a gamble. But I mean, something's got to change here because I feel like you're just being run over and you're not being heard. And this person is not being honest with you. He's very selfish. And it's a very one-sided relationship, whereas you're very nurturing and giving and understanding. He's the total opposite. And I think it's taking a toll. And I feel like with this cassette, this is also outdated thinking. It's almost like, no, when we start something, like say a business or something, we're in it for the long haul. We don't give up. That's outdated thinking. If things aren't going the way that they should, or things are being manipulated, or money's being stolen, stuff like that in a business, you get out. Back in the day, it was like you stood with things through thick and thin. That's outdated thinking, right? So I feel like you might be holding on or allowing this person to get away with this because of that outdated thinking. It's like you got to take back control. You don't deserve to be talked down to. You don't deserve any emotional or verbal abuse. You don't deserve that, and don't take it from anyone. Doesn't matter who it is. It's almost like people are taking advantage of your kindness. You got to stop that because whoever this male is, he does it to everybody, not just you. Okay? So really take heed of that. Don't let people talk down to you, talk over you, or invalidate your feelings. You got to stand up for yourself. Okay, so that was Leslie. Okay, so you guys, we are going to get to the draw. Let me just see what's this. Oh, I'm sorry, Leslie. I get it. I get how somebody can like just totally tear you apart and break you down, but you can bounce back from that. What's this? I was hit by a car as a pedestrian, got flung into the air like a crash test dummy. Oh my God, it's been 3 months recovery. I'm just coming out of it now and I'm confused about what I should do next. Don't let people manipulate you. That's for damn sure. Don't let people like verbalize what you need and what you want. Don't let people make you do something or agree to something, or don't let people verbally abuse you. And that comes in many shapes or forms. I get a lot of people saying comments and then going, oh, just joking. No, they weren't, or they wouldn't have said it. So please be very careful about that. Okay, so we're going to bring up the wheel. The wheel. Okay, let me get me off the screen here. Exactly, Rose, exactly. Okay, so let's hit this shuffle button up here and shuffle up the names. Can't have Des right beside herself. Okay, so when you guys are ready, tell me you're ready. And we will spin the wheel. Your son's 35 now? Okay, everybody ready? Everybody that's on the wheel, are you in here? Sister? Okay, we're going to spin. 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Rose! Yay! Rose is our winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Yay! So, Rose, you are the winner. You're going to have to email me, please, and give me your address in the email so I can get this. I'm going to, okay, let me get this off the screen. So I can get this wrapped in bubble wrap so nothing gets broken. Get it back in the bag and get it in an envelope and get it ready. I will not be shipping them out this week. I'm going to ship every 2 weeks, you guys, because it's getting a lot for me for shipping. I think the last one was $38. The one before was 30 something just to get it to my sister. And then I pay the shipping from New Jersey to wherever it's going. I square up with my sister that way because it gets quicker. It gets there quicker if I send it air mail to my sister and then she can just mail it out from Jersey. And that way I don't got to do a whole bunch of different packages because there's a set fee for each package of a certain, like for the envelopes that I would ship these in, it would be $22. So it's better that I just ship out a whole package to my sister and then she just ship it out from there because I ship it to her airmail. So it gets there quicker. Yeah, all the customs forms and everything too. So It saves me on all of that. I do one customs form and it's all going to my sister. It's already in the envelopes. Your addresses are already on them and everything. I package them up and I just put them in a box and ship them off to my sister. That way I'm only paying one airmail because each time would be 20 something bucks. So it's easier to do it this way. And customs really doesn't ask me for much because they know it's good. I do it to my sister all the time. So craniosacral therapy. Okay, you guys. So we're going to wrap it up for today. Thank you for coming out and getting a read. Let me just get the cards off the screen here and get them put away. Thank you for coming out and getting a read done. And it's always fun at the end to do the little giveaway. That's like giving something back. I've got a few more reads this week to do. Don't forget Friday, you guys. It's going to be the Brian Koberger. And as far as I know, I can stream the court appearance. So we're going to have that on Friday. And as far as I know right now, you guys, he's still going for October 2nd for his court date. Right? So, and I know that the defense has now said that they have an expert in the DNA and how it was collected, stuff like that. But I kind of skimmed through that a little bit. And it's like she has degrees in other things like biology of plants. And it's like, I don't know, bottom line is, my opinion and my opinion only, it doesn't matter how they connected that DNA to Koberger's dad, whether it was through the genealogy or whoever they connected it. And this is long before they had Brian Koberger in their sights, right? And that genealogy testing said that it is a child, a male child of him, of the father, right? So then once they have Brian Koberger, they have that DNA already that was on the back of the knife sheath. Before they matched it to anybody, they already had that DNA. They did a DNA and they got a DNA profile. Okay? So that will never change. They had no idea when they got that DNA off the back of that knife sheath, off the button or the clip or whatever you want to call it. They said, get us a DNA profile. Okay, so they send it to the lab. The lab comes back and says, see all these markings? That's the DNA profile. All they knew at that point that it was a white male. The DNA would show that. Whoever's DNA that was, it was a white male that they were looking for. Okay, so they already have that DNA. So now that they have Koberger and they take the buccal swab from Koberger and get a DNA profile on his swab, that profile matched. So all the in-between really doesn't matter anymore how they finally nailed it down to him, because once they take his DNA and his DNA matches the DNA on the back of that snap, it doesn't matter anymore. Now, when they took Brian's DNA, if his DNA profile didn't match the back of that swab, then hello, there's a bigger issue here that's going to come out, because apparently Brian Koberger's father only had one son, and that's Brian. He has two sisters, but this was a male DNA. So it was the offspring of, I think his name's Michael Koberger. So if Brian's didn't match, but we know that it's still an offspring of Michael, then Michael, what you been doing behind your wife's back, right? Because all it told them is it was an offspring, a male offspring of this Michael Koberger. Okay, and then things all started matching up with Brian. Brian's the only son. Brian drives a white Elantra. Brian's phone was pinging in that area. So they take a buccal swab, and guess what? Brian's DNA matched that snap. But if it hadn't, we would have been saying, Mr. Michael Kohlberger, you messed around on your wife and you've got another son out there somewhere, because it 100% said that it was an offspring of Michael Kohlberger's. So, I mean, either way, that DNA that they had before Brian was even a suspect matched. When they did finally get Brian Kohlberger's DNA, it matches. So I don't know how they're going to get out of that. It doesn't really matter that they connected that DNA to Michael's. It was an offspring of Michael's, so which means it's a child of Michael's, and it's a male child, because they can tell by a DNA profile if it's male or female. They knew that it was a white male profile, but he wasn't in CODIS or anything. So the genealogy that they got was somebody had put in their profile that matched Michael's and this and that, and that. However they figure it out, I don't know. I don't know enough about it. But what I do know is when they swabbed Brian Kohlberger, it was an exact match. 99.9999999, which one in quadrillion chances on Earth that it could be anybody else but Brian. I don't read for myself, Leslie. I never read for myself. I tend not to read for my family members either. Leslie, that's me, said, just as you started spinning the wheel, I could hear thunder. Yeah, it's starting here too, where I am. I'm in Ottawa Valley area, Ontario, Canada. And it started here too. So that's why I want to wrap things up quickly, because if the power goes out again, I don't want people having to wait a bit for their reads. Sybil says, I watched the read you did on Idaho 4. If you watch the one on Idaho 4 that I did, hang on. Let me see if I can find it here. I show. Whoops. Okay, hang on, let me find it here. Where is it? Hang on a sec, you guys. Oh. Oh, where is it? I'm trying to find it. Hang on. Okay, hang on. I gotta go this way. I gotta go way back. Hang on. Okay, stop it. Okay, here we go. Okay, let me just go back. Who had said that? Sybil. Hang on a second, Sybil. Because I want to show you guys this. Oh, wow, we just got wind that went by like you wouldn't believe. Okay, where is it? Right here. I'm going to bring this up. Whoops. I just had it. Where'd it go? There it is. Okay, so let me... present this. Share screen. This one. Okay, share. If you see this video right here, Idaho 4 arrest is coming. I streamed that right here, December 8th. Okay? December 8th. Now, let me click on it. View on YouTube. Let me... I'm going to put the link right here in the description. There's the link to this read. I did this read on December 8th. Okay. Share screen. Oh, okay. I can't do that. Okay, wait. Cancel. Okay. I did that read on December 8th. In that read, this is long before they even had, they had not announced anything yet. They still said they had no suspects, blah, 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 blah. If you go and read that, if you go and watch that read, in that read, I say the cards, it came out in the cards that the police knew who they were looking for. And by that time they did. Okay. They have a suspect. I described the suspect and described Brian Koberger to a T, that he worked at the university, that I seen him doing like a lecture or something. Go and watch that read. And that is December 8th. They didn't arrest Brian Koberger until December 30th. They only announced December 30th that they had a suspect and they were going to arrest him. And in the reads, if you go back to my early reads on the Brian Koberger, on the Idaho 4, right from the beginning, I have said that Kaylee was the target. I said that the perpetrator drove by and parked behind and went in them glass sliding doors long before any of this was released. This was right at the beginning. I called it. That he parked in the back, that he went in through the kitchen glass doors, that he went up the stairs, and that Kaylee was the target. I also said that on his way back down the stairs, he had seen Zaina or Ethan. I wasn't sure at that time. Zaina or Ethan that had possibly been coming down the hallway through the living room to go into the kitchen or something, and that Brian seen them and they seen Brian, so he had to take them out. And that's exactly what happened, you guys. If you look at all the evidence that's come out, and that's long before they released anything. Long before they released anything. It was actually just after it happened, within a day or two after it happened, I called it. Right down to where he parked in the back there. So I see, like, I'm not going to mention the channel, but I was watching one channel that had covered it too. And this is recently. And this person, it's a male, but this person's going, oh yes, look at this. This is what happened. He went back and forth, back and forth. He came up and around and he parked in the back. He went in through them doors. He went upstairs first and then came back down, then got Ethan and Zaina. Okay. I was on his channel just watching at the very beginning too, after I did my reads, because somebody said, Willow, you got to come and check this out, because I mentioned that you did a read and that this is what you said, that he parked in the back, that he went in through the sliding glass doors, that the target was Kaylee, that he went upstairs first, and that, had to have seen Ethan or Zaina coming down that hallway and chased them back into the bedroom, blah, 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 and then took off. He's now saying, oh yeah, this is what happened. But when I had said it, just days after the incident happened, and it came out in my reads how it happened, apparently this guy said that I was some nut job off my rocker, didn't know what I was talking about, blah, 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 that nothing that I said made sense, all kinds of stuff, like really degrading me. And yet now this same person is saying, oh, I spent so much time on this, and this is how I figured out what happened, and this is how it happened. And he's saying the exact thing that I said within days of the murders. Exactly what I said on my video, that he parked in the back, that he went in through the sliding glass door, that he got upstairs first and then came back downstairs. And I said, I thought it was possibly Ethan that he'd seen, but now we know that it was Zaina, but I knew that he'd seen one of them. That's why they were taken out. I don't think they were targets. I think they were collateral damage. If you guys remember, I said that right at the beginning. So it's like, I so want to say something, but it's like, whatever. Marie Burke's copycat. No, I don't think he copied me, but the fact that when somebody, like back in November, the first week when this happened, I think I did the read like 2 or 3 days after the murders. Could have even been sooner, the very first read. And when I called this out as to what happened, somebody mentioned it to this person in their live, and he said, psychics are stupid. I seen that. She don't know what she's talking about, and blah, blah. Like, basically just tried to disgrace me and what came out in the read. Just for him to come out now saying that he spent almost a year working on this now and has come to the conclusion that this is what happened, and these are my reasonings why I think this is what's happened. And he said the exact same thing that I'd already brought out within days of the murders, saying the exact same thing. So it's like, okay, where's your apology, bud? If this is what you truly think now, go back to what you thought when you seen my read. And you called me a fake, a this, and don't know what I'm talking about. Totally wrong. Yeah, it was like straight away, like within a couple days, I did that read and it came out. And the ones since then, like the one that I just put the link to, that was 3 weeks before they arrested Brian Koberger. And in that read, the one I just posted to screen there, the link, it's up in the chat if you guys want to click on it. This one right here. In that read, 3 weeks before his arrest, I described him to a T. Said that he worked at the university, which he did. Everything. Go and watch that. Marie Burks, who is this guy? I'll take care of him. Oh no, he's nasty. He's miserable. No, I wouldn't wish that on anybody going on this guy's panel. He's nasty to even his subscribers. Like, really nasty. But just the fact that he called me a fake and everything, when I came out with that information, and now today, almost a year later, he's saying, oh, he's done all this work and this is how he's figured it out. You're saying the exact same thing as I said when you called me a fake. And I brought it out before he was arrested, before I seen one court document or anything. It was brought out before anybody even knew who it was. So that makes my day. It makes me giggle. It's like, and this guy is nasty. He would never admit to, not never admit. I don't know if he'd admit it or not, but that I was right and that he was wrong calling me a fake. But I don't think I'd ever get an apology from him, ever. He's not that type of person. But I just thought, it's like, I couldn't even watch it. Somebody emailed me it, and it's like, Willow, you got to go and watch this. And it's like, oh, wow. Like, everything that I came out with within the first week of these murders, and I called in my reads, is exactly the way everybody now thinks it happened and stakes their life on it. I couldn't believe me. But now that's your whole theory too. And that's a lot of it was validated by the probable cause affidavit. So I just find it ironic. Ironic. Am I right all the time? No. But I know that read was strong. So it's like, I may get some things off in some reads. Either it could be a day I'm not feeling good and I'm just off my game. It could be that I'm interpreting it wrong. But with the Idaho 4 case, it was as if I could see it right in front of my face. It was that strong how things were coming through. And it was that strong because there's four of them to say what happened, right? From the spirit world. That's a lot of energy. So, yeah, I just find it ironic. I find it funny. Anyway. Okay, you guys. Biggest hugs to all of you. Yes. Big hugs to you too, Sybil. Where is that comment? There we go. Biggest hugs to all of you too. I'm going to end this out like I always do. Congratulations to Rose for winning this week. It will be sent out not this Monday. It'll be the following Monday. I'm going to send out every 2 weeks. So it's a... Marie, you probably were one of the first pilgrims. So yes, everybody have a blessed week. I will be doing another read. I'm juggling right now between which ones I want to do because I've been bombarded with a few requests for reads. Everybody does want an updated one on Rachel. They want me to do a read specifically on that guy that said that he found her. I don't know if I will do that or not, but you never know. But there is also other people that need their first reads done that I believe, like everybody that is missing, has gone missing, whose life was taken, deserves everything equal. So if I can get a couple reads in, like tomorrow I've got doctors and that, so I may be able to get one in the morning before my doctors. But I will try definitely to get the second read on Rachel Moran done. But there's also 2 others that I have to get done because everybody, like these people whose lives have been taken, they all deserve the same respect as we give everybody else we read for. So I'm going to make sure they get at least a first read first before I do the second one on Rachel. I think that's only fair. So I'm going to be doing that. So thank you all for being here. Hope you enjoyed your reads. Thank you, mods, for being here. You guys rock. I love you guys to the moon and back. So until next time, you guys, please take care of yourselves. Please stay safe. Always be aware of your surroundings. I love you guys to the moon and back. Bye-bye for now.